Welcome to the Fishbowl.
Welcome back to the Fishbowl, everybody. Today we have a very special guest. Introduce yourself.
My name's Chaz. I'm a junior here at OU. I'm a forensic chemistry major.
He is the greatest human being on the planet, and we all love him dearly. Originally, Harlan was supposed to be here, but now he can't. But even then, I wanted Chaz on anyways.
Oh, thanks.
So now Chaz is here.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now guess who's going to hear that?
What?
I said, guess who's going to hear that statement you just made?
Who?
Harlan.
Harlan's going to hear that statement.
Harlan hasn't even watched an episode. So
yeah, facts. He's actually listened. He's an actual fan.
Yeah, I've listened to the first 4 episodes. They're pretty good.
All right, so Chaz, are you familiar with the premise of our show?
Pretty.
Oh.
I think so. You know, you just pick something out of a bowl and we talk about it.
Yeah, basically. So our rule is guests go first.
Yes.
Guests go
And I
first?
don't really have much to say before we pull that shit out. So also, we're allowed to cuss as much as you want.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
okay.
we're still like in middle school. We're like, I cuss.
High school memories.
Ooh.
I have a lot of those.
You have a lot of those.
I think we all do.
I mean, well, yeah.
we
but
all spent, what, collectively,
roughly
give or take 4 years?
in high school. Some more than others.
Don't.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
I graduated in
Chaz, you
June.
pulled it out first. What high school shit you got?
High school. I don't know. Like I did drumline in high school, so that's kind of cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, what the heck? How'd you... Okay, I'm confused because you're a Sousa player.
I'm a Sousa player in the 110. I tried out for drumline here, and then I also tried out for Sousa here because I was good on tuba. So I'm like, oh, let's just do it for bands, and I made it in the tuba section, I guess.
So did you play tuba for like concert band?
Yeah, I played tuba for concert
Oh,
band and
gotcha.
drumline for marching band.
We didn't do that at my high school because my high school's kind of weird.
Our percussionist would just play like triangle and stuff for concert band, but we did have a girl who played oboe during concert season and then switched to sousaphone during marching band season.
Ooh, what a legend.
Band's kind of
Mhm.
lame, dog.
What are
You're
you talking?
wrong.
Shut the fuck up, Prince.
You're wrong.
Orchestra
Prince,
is
you don't
where
drink
it's
water.
at, bro.
It's like once every episode I at least say, Prince, you don't drink water.
Shut up, Michael. You suck toes.
What are you talking about? And edit that out. No, actually, okay. I did.
We've talked about your foot fetish so
I
many
don't
times.
actually have a foot fetish.
Oh, yeah.
I can believe
Yeah,
you.
if they're toes
No.
my face, what am I supposed to do? Just like not suck them?
Verbatim.
Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
We know exactly what we're talking about, Michael.
Alrighty then. Who else has high school
Kendall.
stories?
You go, Kendall.
Well, we did my friends and I got up to all sorts of weird shit in high school, but I mean, there was the time that because we were in the band, so we would stay like after school for the football games and all that.
Obvious.
And so the clarinetist did a thing where we would stay like for one day. We would not go home and then come back at report time. We'd just stay at the school in the cafeteria and just hang out. And somehow that ended with us taking all the trash cans from everywhere in the cafeteria and like all of the hallways that were still unlocked and like putting them together and like getting in them and then having other people push us like down the ramps that go up. That was fun. No, not much else other than that. I mean, I've suddenly forgotten everything that happened to me in high school.
Bro. Okay, so I think I've told the band camp story a collective number of like 2 times on this podcast already.
Okay.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
When people got arrested at band camp
Yeah,
for weed.
yeah.
I told Chaz about this, I
You definitely
think.
told me about it.
Yeah. But I guess there's another funny band camp story. My sophomore year of high school. So here's what happened. Okay, so we made like a slingshot in our cabins one day during free time. Or no, it was actually at night. And like our cabins are like huge. Like we all slept in like the same room basically at band camp.
I'm sure you like that.
Something like that. And we lined up. No, we had one bed across the hall and another bed across the hall, and we tied a string between them, and we like used shoes, and we just shot the shoes into like trash cans, and we would do that. We did that like 2 nights in a row, just like for funsies at night, and the chaperones didn't really care. Like I don't really know why we would have gotten in trouble for. I mean, well, we did end up putting a hole in the wall. But that's not the climax of the story. So the next day, my friend was instead of shooting a shoe, he was shooting some kid's water bottle, and he like shot like a kid, and he broke his water bottle, and he was really mad about it, and he's like, "Bro, why'd you bring my water bottle?" And then he took some of the water, and he took the water bottle and like started like spraying water on the other kid, and the kid's like, oh my gosh, bro, these are like my only shorts are brought to band camp. I'm like, bro, why'd you bring like 2 pairs of shorts to band camp if band camp's like 5 days long in the middle of the woods? Anyways, and then they got into a fight.
I still can't believe you people had like overnight band camps.
Yeah,
It was really fun.
overnight band camp.
Yeah,
either.
ours was just you'd show up to the school at
Mhm.
like 9 in the morning and then you'd
Band's
go
kind of
home.
lame, dog.
Stop
Make you go
talking,
to
Prince.
camps.
Prince, you
You're about to
Not
catch these
there.
hands, Prince.
Prince, you wear shorts in the
Kinda
winter.
lame that you gotta go to a camp to learn how to play.
Listen, we gotta learn the drills for the
That's kinda
season.
trash,
Pretty much.
dog.
Were you guys like competition style or like
No, we were a high step band.
high step band? Okay. Were you
It-
like 110 style ish?
Kind of, except we didn't dance because our band director said it was trashy.
Ah, okay, got you. See, I was definitely core band, and then coming from like core band, like roll step, and like
Mhm.
learn one show the entire year to like this was a shocker.
Oh yeah, we would change out one of our songs every week,
Okay.
and that was just normal for us. But I talked to it like because we would talk to the other bands during lunch after halftime or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they would always be like, "What?"
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a good time. We did steal our entire halftime show opener from Kenton Ridge, but
Nice.
it's all right.
Rip.
Do you guys want to hear 9th grade me,
What?
10th grade me? I'm giving you a choice of story.
Okay.
9th grade me, 10th grade me, or an 11th grade experience.
I feel like 9th grade could be funny.
I kind of want 10th grade.
I mean, 10th grade.
Sophomore year is like after the awkward transition period, but you're still like not totally
Okay.
sure where you fit
Yeah,
in.
Let's go
yeah,
10th
yeah.
grade. 10th grade's fun.
10th grade.
All right. So 10th grade, we made a teacher cry.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So then, this was AP Human Geography.
Okay.
I took this class because I did not want to take creative writing.
Got you.
Oh, why not?
Fuck creative writing. I hate writing so much. So much.
I
Like,
feel you.
and then to do it creatively for fun for a grade, I was like, I took one day of the class. I was like, yeah, fuck, get me out of this place. So she was like, all right, we have either AP Human Geo or in some other AP class. I was like, put me in fucking Human Geo. So I'm in there. There are 2 other 10th graders in there.
Okay.
And everyone else there is a senior that's about to graduate.
Damn.
So you can already get where their mindset is coming into this class.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be there.
They don't give a fuck.
And they
Oh my
made it clear that they didn't want to be here. They would be in and out of her classroom. They would be disrespecting her.
They'd be fucking in the classroom.
Bro, they did not care. Like this,
They
and this
probably
was
did, Michael.
this was a relatively young teacher too.
Okay.
Like
Oh.
I cannot tell you how old this woman was, but like somewhere I'd say mid to late 20s. But one day, my boy Myron, I miss him so much. He came back with a boatload of Cookout. Do you guys know what Cookout is?
No.
Cookout is a fast food restaurant,
Yeah.
very popular in North Carolina. Very cheap.
Okay.
And he came back with a boatload of it. And she was like, what do you think you're doing with that in my classroom? And he just out here passing it out to students, like, ignoring her. And she asked him again, like, louder, what do you think you're doing with this food in my classroom? And he whips his head around, like, what do you think I'm doing with this bitch? I was already sitting there, like, not wanting to mention that I had texted Myron, like, what I wanted my cookout order to be. Like, at this point, I was feeling bad.
And he's a senior
because he was a senior.
too. Okay.
He was a senior.
A 10th grader would never dare.
No, we still had years in that. Well, that was my last year at that school, anyways. But
Oh.
this man, like, that was the fastest I've ever seen someone's head whip around, like, to answer somebody's question with that much vigor in their voice. And she just, like, starts, like, her eyes start watering. And I'm like, shit. And the other seniors in the class, they didn't care at all. Like, they all started laughing at her. Like,
Oh no.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is going? Like, she ran out the classroom. I was like, shit, damn, because she hadn't been like a bad teacher up to that point. Like, she tried her best to teach like who you could, but damn, they like actually ruined her at this one. I was like, shit.
Oh.
So I went back to the school, like, I think it was my senior year, actually. Found out that she no longer worked at the school.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. But she is roommates with one of the seniors that was inside that class.
Oh,
That-
Jesus.
What?
What? That's hilarious, actually.
I that was one of the funniest things I found out. Like, I was like, shit.
Were they roommates before
No.
the event? Oh, okay.
No, they
I was
weren't. But she's roommates with her now. I was like, interesting.
And what does that mean?
I just found it interesting. I was like, shit.
Interesting. My grade had a reputation for like getting rid of the history teachers in one way or another. Well, the first time it happened, well, not all of it was directly our fault, but we were just bad luck for any social studies teacher in general. In 7th grade, our social studies teacher got pregnant and left. 8th grade,
Someone fucked the social studies teacher.
no.
So we got to figure out a way to get her out
No,
of here.
she just had a baby. But
7th grade guy got went ham.
no. Oh, God.
That's how to get rid of a teacher. Like,
No, absolutely not. Our 8th grade teacher, it was her first year teaching. I was not in the problem class, or at least I don't remember if I was or not, but we were so mean to her. Like, she just started to she ended up with the nickname Captain Grandma Satan at the end of the year, and I'm pretty sure they made her cry at least once, and so she quit the year after that. Freshman year, my social studies teacher, she stuck around for an extra year, but then she left to teach somewhere else. That was the teacher who made me kill a bug in her class because I brought it in a plastic bag, and she thought it was really gross, so I had to take it out.
wait, what?
What?
You brought in this bug.
Well, I found it in the hallway.
All right, so I'm imagining like a pill bug, right?
No, it was a house centipede.
Oh shit. Okay, so a little bigger than what I expected. And you just brought it into the
I
classroom.
had it in a plastic bag because during biology, my bio teacher had come in like from the hallway between periods and went, "Kendall, come look at this goddamn bug, I swear." And she took me out and I put the bug in a plastic bag and carried it around all my class.
So you're one of those kids that like
Yeah.
would carry the bugs around. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Fucking
But
weirdo kid.
that's worse than like horse girls. Like, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, I can only be one, and I chose bugs.
Uh,
But she left a year after that. Stop. What was junior year? Economics and government teacher, Mr. Palmer, had to get open heart surgery and left. Sophomore year, Mr. Fink disappeared. No, like,
What the
Y'all
heck?
fucking killed the teacher.
no,
huh?
he was like,
pretty much. Like,
he had family problems or maybe medical issues. No one really knew for sure. He just went off the map. Senior year,
Just kind of left.
yeah.
that's
I
how to
mean,
get out of a job.
You
like,
would
not
still
gonna lie.
sometimes see him at like Der Dutchman, so he wasn't dead. He was just, he was out there vibing. And I don't remember who taught anything senior year. I don't remember if I even had to take a social studies class senior year. But yeah, every teacher that our class had disappeared within 2 years.
GG.
That's not coincidence, dog.
Your school's cursed.
Yeah, when you have like 6 years of like getting rid of teachers, that's like not coincidence anymore. That's
Yeah.
definitely planned and
That's
like,
definitely you guys. At
that's
this point.
premeditated.
No.
Interesting.
Like if teachers at OU start disappearing,
I'm
we
calling-
already know who it is at this point. It's Kendall.
It's the budget.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
It's that too. I say we whip another topic out of this
Hell
fishbowl
yeah.
and move on.
Yeah.
So who does it go to next? Me? I
Goes
think
to
you mean
Prince.
me.
No, it goes to Prince.
Fuck you, Prince.
I didn't know there's a way of getting the thing out. Dang.
Oh no, we just kind of do ASMR in front of the microphone for a while.
The trolley problem.
Oh, that's like the moral dilemma where it's like,
Oh,
if there's a train on the tracks and if
Oh.
can it one person or five
Okay.
people?
Do you know
And
this?
does that
Chaz?
change if you know the one
Isn't it
person?
like, yeah,
If there's a train going down a track and it's about to hit 5 people, you could pull a lever, and you could have the train go down another track, but it'd kill one person. Would you pull it?
Now hold up. You have to add.
Isn't it one person that you
something-
know?
Yeah, it's one person
No.
that you know and 5 strangers.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
That's
that you
different.
say, does your answer change if you know the
Oh.
one person?
well, I'd kill the one person. Like, I'm going to take one life over 5.
Does that change if you know the person?
No.
Not really.
I don't think I'd pull the lever.
Unless it's like my significant
Because
other. No.
Like,
I mean, depends
Are
on how you want to take this. Because from a legal standpoint, if I pull that lever, I'm responsible for that one person's death now. However, if I leave that lever alone, I'm not responsible for those 5 people's deaths.
you're still kind of responsible though because you saw it happen.
Just because I saw something happen does not mean I'm responsible for it.
It's like if I witness a murder, I'm not
Right.
gonna like.
I'm not going to be the one charged for the murder, am I?
I mean, I might get called in, but like.
Yeah, because those 5 people were going to be murdered either way. Like whether I came up to them to pull the lever or not, someone was going to get murdered. Now it could either be my fault for pulling the lever and having one person get killed, or it could have nothing to do with
Isn't
me.
choosing not to pull the lever still a decision though that would put you at fault
No.
because you chose to?
No,
Not legally.
no.
Well,
I'm
I don't know.
making a decision not to kill you right now. I'm not going to be legally abided by that. Nah.
Okay, but there is no right answer in this case because someone's.
There
gonna
is a right
die
answer.
either way.
No,
And that's to
Kendall's right.
legally abstain because
Well-
I'm a businessman. Business is my major, so
God.
I love this. I cannot be legally apprehended for not touching that lever. If I touch that lever, that's all on me now.
I just wouldn't touch the lever because I couldn't deal with the fact
That you're
You know
responsible
that-
for that one
Well,
person's
you know
death.
that by choosing not to make a decision, you're still making a decision, right?
I mean,
So?
yeah, but if I'm pulling the lever, then I didn't send the train down the
Right.
path initially, but if I did change it, I would have a part in changing. I would have a part
In their
in
death.
in a death. That makes sense. Like if the train's just going down the tracks, I didn't send the train down the tracks.
you still have a part of it because you saw it and you could have changed the way it works. Someone's gonna die either way, but it's
I don't want a
you
part of it.
You still have a part in it because you're involved in this scenario now because you're near the lever, and even if you choose not to pull it, you still have the opportunity.
So what do I
So
want?
someone's
Kendall,
okay,
what
wait,
do I want?
by your
Life in
logic.
jail? Or just
not
life?
talking about a
or do I
legal
want
standard.
life living
So,
with knowing that
let's say-
5 people just got killed?
I don't know the law, but I'm pretty sure that you could still be argued for as guilty of some sort of crime. in this
Incorrect.
scenario.
Because
Listen.
I didn't send the train down the
Listen,
path.
are you a lawyer?
I took business law, bitch. Hell yeah.
Wait, it's not business law means you're basically a lawyer at this point. Like,
Hell yeah, I am.
like schools, like forget law school. Just
Law school.
just
Forget
take
law
business
school.
law. Just take business law 1 and you're lawyer.
Business
like-
law 1 and like 8 seasons of Criminal Minds.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
But hell yeah, like I didn't send the train down that path. I didn't tie the people up to the tracks. I just so happened to be near the lever at
How
the
do
point.
we know you didn't do that?
You didn't
though?
say I did.
this is not
Okay.
part of the
Scenario.
question.
Okay, but it
This
is
is
kind
not-
of interesting though how you're the only one near the scenario. Like,
I
So
didn't make up the scenario.
I know.
like did I
I woke up and I was there. God put me here.
I was tied to the lever.
I was tied. I was tied down next to the lever.
same person that put
By
those
who?
people on the tracks
Are you tied
are
by?
the same people that put me near the lever.
What were you gonna say?
You got tied down by the person's toes. You suck.
So have a happy Fishbowl Friday, everybody.
They like roofied their toes. The perfect
numb them.
trap.
I can't feel my. Why can't I feel my feet?
They say honey catches all the flies.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Okay, what would you do, Chaz? Would you pull that lever? I think you would.
I don't know. I definitely like to save 5. I don't know. Kill 5 people or kill 1 person. I'm gonna kill 1 person.
Yeah.
I guess, but the only thing is I feel like more responsible because I did pull that lever.
Mhm.
But like I'm gonna save those 5 people.
You'd
So, like-
kill
Yeah.
one person.
Yeah, but like here's what I'm thinking. Okay, like if one, so like I'm gonna get money based on this because I just saved some lives, right? So like
Mhm.
if 5 people are gonna give you money or like 1 person, so like I gotta weigh. I
I
gotta weigh
might
my,
get money.
I gotta weigh my financial gains here. You with me?
Now, did you know that this is actually a question to get into, like a question similar to this to get into some government agency jobs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
yeah. I mean,
Mhm. And if you don't like choose the right answer, like no matter how well your application was, no matter how well you did on the other answers, you're not going to get in. Like based on the ethical standpoint, like they'll ask you the question: is it all right to sacrifice a few lives to save the lives of the many? And the right answer is no. Like they don't want you to
Morally.
yeah, like they don't want you to sacrifice like a few to save the many. They want you to
They
do
just
it
don't want
without
us involved in death.
right. But like if you don't answer that question correctly, you're not getting in.
That makes sense.
Well, there goes my chance of being working for the FBI as a forensic chemist. So GG, guys.
No.
They're gonna pull up this.
They're gonna pull up this.
They're gonna pull up a
So-
picture. They're gonna pull up a picture of just a train and like 5 people. You're gonna be like, "Fuck."
Do you happen to
Damn.
remember this?
GG.
So we listened to this podcast once called the Fishbowl, and we believe that
you
have some explaining to do. Okay, I actually looked up some more moral
Dude,
dilemmas.
if they
just
ever
now.
played this podcast like in a court of law, I would.
I'd be like, well,
Dream come true right there.
No.
all right.
Nothing on this podcast can be taken seriously.
Like, let me read another dilemma because I think these are fun. All right, you, your baby, and your entire townspeople are being chased by this band of bad people who will kill you all if they find you.
Mm-hmm.
All of you decide to hide in this secret place and are silently waiting for the bad guys to move away.
This is very vague.
However, you know that your baby will cough and the band will hear him. Like
Oh
Colonel
shit!
just
Get
did.
rid of the.
Oh fuck. Then they will find you, your baby, and the townspeople and kill all of you. So you have 2 choices. A, kill your baby
Oh,
and
Jesus.
save yourself from the entire town. Or let the baby cough and get yourself, your baby, and the entire town get killed.
Shit. This one's more interesting, actually.
This
Well,
one's more fucked.
The baby dies either way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just cover its mouth?
Yeah.
The baby's got to breathe.
Yeah.
How do you? You can-
It's gonna start crying at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna start crying at that point.
I don't know.
How do we know the baby's gonna cough?
You just know.
It's coming up. You can like
Listen.
you're holding it and you can feel it coming up.
The actual facts of the matter do not matter. It's just the facts that we know the facts. I
Uh,
don't know if that made any
Shit,
sense.
this one's actually kind
I
of
don't know if I'd be able to kill a baby.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna
They come
sacrifice
there.
myself.
I don't have it in me. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, friends? What were you
I
gonna?
don't even know which one I was aiming for. No.
No, not
Yeah, if they're
No, that.
I'm Kendall.
No.
Oh.
What was that one?
It's like having this mic.
What the fuck is that? I don't remember. No. Eat the child. Eat the child. Eat the child. Eat the child.
Wrong one. There we
There we
go.
go.
That's what Prince would do.
Nice.
Prince would like just fucking like start eating his entire baby.
Oh, that's awful.
I couldn't do that.
What's the Greek character? What's the
I don't
Greek
know.
mythological character that does that?
Oh my God, there is one.
It's the father of Zeus.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
the Titan.
oh, the Titan. Oh, what's his face?
Kronos.
Yeah.
Yes, he eats all of them except for Zeus.
No. He
Yeah.
Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades killed him.
Yeah, I
Those
mean,
are brothers.
after because Zeus got away,
Yeah, because they're
but he ate.
he's boring
he
his
ate
kids.
Hades and Poseidon too.
Then how are they alive? I'm
Because
Because
mean,
in the
it
Greek
was a
mythology,
Titan.
you can live in
mythology is
people's
weird,
tummies
bro.
forever.
Zeus gave birth to
Gotcha.
Athena.
they
through
were
his
all
fucking brain.
gods, so they
What?
were.
No, it came
they
from
didn't
she came from
die.
his knee.
gotcha.
No, Athena came from the head because she's the goddess of wisdom.
Mm.
Athena came from the skull.
Who came from the knee then?
I don't know.
Someone did. I swear I remember that.
I was an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow to the knee.
I took a fully formed child to the knee.
To answer
Yeah.
the question, though, I definitely killed the baby. Like I feel bad doing it because, like, I mean, not to get too serious, but, like, I've lost a sister, but, like, I'm
Mm.
killing the baby because, like, I want to live. Like, a little selfish, but
But it's your baby.
it's my baby. I know it's my baby, but, like, sorry.
Mm.
I also have another one.
Okay, so wait, no, okay, would you rather kill a really old man or would you kill a really young, like a newborn baby?
I don't know. It's,
Like if you had to choose, I would choose the old man.
I choose the old man.
How much has the baby sinned?
0, because babies
I
are
mean,
sinless,
probably
basically.
significantly less than the old man.
Yeah, that old man. I
That
don't know.
old man has probably looked at some child porn throughout his days.
Oh my god.
How do we know? How do you know this man's looked at child
Wait, are you
porn?
are you saying that? Are you just implying because he's old, so that like every person in their life before they die will look at child porn?
No, I'm just saying. We don't know what he's done in his life.
Okay, but
Prince just assumed.
just assume that he's watched child porn a couple times.
Yeah. So you feel better about killing him?
I mean, you make these assumptions. This kind of makes
Why
it
do I
feel
have to
better.
kill either of them?
Because that's the moral dilemma we're giving you. There's
Right,
no
but-
option C.
Eh,
Option C is you die.
it would be easier, like both, maybe not physically, but like emotionally, to kill an older man.
Same.
I think. I built so much resentment working in a retirement. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Just like he's seen enough throughout his life. Let's give this baby a time. to
Mm.
That's
live.
my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I
This
don't
dude's
know.
about to
This-
die soon, anyways. Sorry.
Potentially, yeah.
I personally wouldn't kill anybody. This is Prince talking, by the way. I would never commit murder,
Yes.
homicide, suicide, any kind of side, except for
Except
sauce
for
on the side.
like play a
Sauce on
slide,
the
I guess.
Sauce on the side.
Sauce on the
Yeah.
side.
Fries on the side.
Hell yeah.
boy.
Yikes.
Hey, I can't think of any more moral dilemmas. I used to have like long conversations and with my friend just talking about moral dilemmas like these, but I can't think of any off the top of my head except for that baby and old man one. Sounds like it's fishbowl time
It's fishbowl
for
time.
Kendall.
Oh boy.
All right, it's time.
Fuck.
Oh, ouch. Why did I say ow? I didn't hit myself. It's fine.
You're one of
What?
those people.
You're what?
Tingling. Because of the ASMR.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You sound like a fucking chihuahua that's like about to piss on my shoes.
Ow. That fucking hurts my lungs. Ow.
What grade meat do they serve here?
F grade.
Is
F grade.
There's no way it's actually F grade
I
meat.
don't know. It's probably at least any grade from D to C
Yeah.
Listen,
at the least.
I'm not saying anything definitive, but I will say my fever broke on Wednesday and I went to classes and then I was like, finally I can eat solid food. And I went to Shively and I ate and my fever immediately came back.
Really?
So
Shively does shit to you.
yeah,
Shively, I know a girl that went to the hospital because food poisoning after she ate Shively.
That doesn't surprise me. at
honestly,
all.
not my smartest moment, but I was just so excited about being able to eat things again.
Also, Shively, like, no cap, like, between my freshman and sophomore year, they remodeled it. And, like, freshman year Shively, like, was worse than, like, what it is now. So, like, put that into perspective.
Do you have pictures of it?
No, I don't have
Bro, I
pictures.
was talking to some people that graduated like 96 because I was hosting a parent lunch for the scholars today. And they
Okay.
were talking about how Shively was and like when they were here and they were like, yo, it's so much better than what we have. And that's not saying much because this shit's still bad. And I was like, damn.
How did it suck? Did they have like?
They said they had like specific days for things.
I
So
mean,
it was
they-
like meatloaf Monday,
They still have
Taco
specific days for
Tuesday,
things, I feel like.
but it's like those were like the outline days for things. So if you
Ooh.
wanted anything but meatloaf, you wouldn't go on Monday because that's all they had on Monday.
Yikes.
Did they have Nelson? Like, was
I don't know. I didn't ask them about that. We were just hung up on Shively.
They probably had, like, one per green. Like, kind of like they do now. So,
Interesting. I don't. Isn't it weird how we all call Boyd, but it's not actually
But
called Boyd?
it's called the district on
West
West Green.
yeah, it was called Boyd. Like, the year before I came here, it was called Boyd.
Really?
But then
Interesting.
Why'd they change it?
they changed it. I don't know.
It was probably too confusing having a residence hall and a dining hall.
Yeah,
called the same
exactly.
I
thing.
mean, Shively is.
I mean,
like a-
Shively is resident hall and a dining hall.
It was like Shively Court and Shively Hall. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess. But everyone just calls it Shively and
Was
Boyd.
it?
I mean, I don't know. It was an idea, okay?
Wasn't a good
Fuck
one.
your ideas.
Wow, ouch.
Fuck you, university.
Ow.
Fuck you.
Damn, Kendall, why can't you have a good idea for once?
Sorry. Brain empty, no thoughts.
Good. That's why I hope you said it.
Yeah, what is the grade meat that they do serve around here? I couldn't.
I don't know.
Whatever it is,
I don't think
they
it's
get
like-
it in bulk.
I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
chicken
They
does
have
not
to.
change from day to day.
I mean, listen. The freaking the whatever the General Tso's chicken.
Oh,
General
not even those
Tso's?
ones. I'm talking about like that chicken breast that they have.
Well,
like,
yeah,
all
that.
the
But
Oh,
like
time.
yeah.
just meat in general.
I don't know how you can stand to eat that. It's so dry. All the
I
time.
mean,
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
that's
it
all I
varies.
can eat.
It varies.
Mm,
Shively's
Now,
is
I've
oddly
had
not
like
dry.
I've seen a couple
Shively's
times that they've
chicken?
had like
Yeah.
steak.
I've never had Shively's
Here,
chicken.
I'm
I
just
think
Buffalo
like-
chicken, I think.
That shit
yeah,
looks.
I've only had
somewhat
Nelson's
good.
chicken and it's always dry.
Yeah.
Boyd had steak like once when I was down there. And it was so good.
Speaking of dry things, the biscuits.
Oh.
Oh
Man,
shit.
okay, listen to me. Anyone
God.
listening back home knows I love biscuits. Like biscuits are my fucking favorite thing to eat.
Yeah.
Now I got here, I saw that there were biscuits. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to go ham on these biscuits. I grabbed two.
Oh,
I
mistake.
tried to eat one.
It's a rock.
That shit was the nastiest thing I've ever eaten in my life. And I was like, oh, fuck, how do you mess up biscuit? Like,
See,
damn.
I've gotten to the point where, like, every time I get like breakfast at Nelson, I get like a biscuit and sausage gravy, And like I think my palate has just been like it's
Worn down.
like it's just like it's dry biscuit, but it's like fuck, it's good. Like I'll still eat it. Like I don't care.
You're such a white person.
Whoa.
Whoa,
I was
whoa.
raised. I was raised in a Greek household with Greek food.
Now
That's
let me tell
valid.
you, I did recently for breakfast put the biscuits through the toaster.
How's that?
I actually changed some things about the biscuit.
Yeah.
Like good or
It ma-
bad things?
Good, like it made it better. Like
What do you put on your biscuit?
I put for the first time jelly on my biscuit.
Yeah.
Usually I just eat my biscuits plain because they're good like that.
Hell yeah.
These ones fucking needed the toaster and jelly. So
Yeah.
that just tells you something about these.
Did that kick them up to like normal biscuit level or slightly above?
Slightly less
Oh, yeah.
than my normal biscuit level, but I mean like
What's your favorite biscuit? You like KFC's biscuits?
not really.
No.
No.
KFC's biscuits aren't bad, but they're
They're
definitely
not,
not my
yeah, they're not the
favorite.
greatest, but like
Doesn't Popeyes have biscuits?
Popeyes has biscuits, but those shits aren't good.
No, it's a
Those
little.
shits
Yeah,
aren't
yeah, I know. What
Now you get me like a Chick-fil-A biscuit.
Ooh.
Chick-fil-A
Like just the biscuit.
You
Oh
love
yeah.
you love
Now
your
give me the
Chick-fil-A.
chicken biscuit. Hell yeah.
I've never had it.
Well, we're going to West Virginia, Michael. I'm gonna get you a Chick-fil-A
Is that
biscuit.
the closest Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
There's
Just
one.
have
I think there's one in Lancaster as well. So it's
Really?
like, but they're both like an hour away.
Yeah, they're both. Well, the West Virginia one's like 40 minutes.
Shit.
You just have to buy like one of the rolls of biscuits, like the Pillsbury ones, and just eat them fresh out of the oven.
Those ones are good too.
Those
Uh,
are delicious, bro.
Made right.
I never had the. Well, we were just talking about Chick-fil-A. Well, we talked about Popeyes last time and how Caden just loves devouring.
Hey, Caden. Fuck you and fuck your Popeyes.
Ow, don't
Bitch.
attack him while he's not here to fight back.
Caden loves the.
This
All right, I'm
the
recording
sandwich.
this. I'm recording this for Caden.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Caden. Fuck you. Fuck Popeyes and fuck they sandwiches. Chick-fil-A for life.
Fuck you, chicken strips.
Fuck you,
This
chicken
post was made by
strips.
Chick-fil-A gang.
Chaz. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
I prefer Popeye's chicken.
Really?
I do.
Do you like? Have you had Cane's?
I have had Cane's. I'm not a huge fan of it. The only thing that's good about Cane's is the sauce. Like
Their
the
sauce
the
is
chicken
good.
is like mediocre at best.
Mm-hmm.
Their
The
toast
Texas
is,
toast is really good.
their Texas toast hits different though.
I actually like the
What was
coleslaw.
we
No
talking
one
about?
eats the coleslaw. But
Cane's
coleslaw.
chicken.
I thought we were talking about Zaxby's.
Mm-mm.
But from what I've
Zaxby's
heard,
is pretty good.
from what I've heard, that Cane's and Zaxby's are pretty similar.
They're
They
kind
both
of.
give
I
out
think
the-
I think Zaxby's is a little better, but
I like Zaxby's a lot. Like
I mean it's definitely like a decent alternative if that makes sense.
I've never had Cane's.
I have a friend who loves
like
cane sauce so much that he has his mom bring him up like whole like squeeze bottles full of the sauce when she comes up to visit, and he just puts it on fucking everything.
Ew, ew,
It's-
ew. That's gross. That's so gross.
It's
Okay.
nasty.
Yeah,
Do you
I
guys-
I watched him put a potato chip in it and eat it.
Oh.
It was-
Ugh, that's so
that
gross.
man.
Okay, so there's an order from Cane's called the Caniac combo. I think. Do
Yes,
you know about it?
I've seen it on the menu when I go in.
It's like the most. It's like the most filling one. Like
Okay.
because it's like one of those places that has like literally 5 things on the menu.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And this one has it's like 6 chicken strips, which is like 2,000 calories.
Yeah.
And when you go all together, it's 2,000 calories. You got the fries, you got the slaw, and like some people, you're a legend if you can finish it. And I have finished it in one
Good job.
sitting.
Good job, Mike. I think that just makes you a hunky boy.
Yeah, bro, that shit fucked me up for like a night.
Really?
Yeah,
I ate like a bird. I can barely finish like a 10-piece nugget from Chick-fil-A.
really.
Wait. Okay, so the first time my family came up to get me, they took me out to West Virginia to go
Okay.
get Chick-fil-A.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now this has been it had been a hot minute since I've had Chick-fil-A. Like from
Yeah.
the time I had left to the time they came up here to get me. So I ordered a fucking Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich
Yeah.
and their 30-piece nuggets. They
Okay.
have a
Hey.
30-piece.
They have a 30 piece.
They have a 30-piece.
Interesting.
That's
I
wild.
don't think they have 30.
I didn't know that, but I learned that out. I found that out,
Don't they go to
and I went ham on the 30-piece nuggets and that Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, the fries, and the drink.
Nice. Nice.
That sounds really good right now.
Don't they go
but-
through like multiples of like 8? Isn't that what it is? Like 8.16 and like 24 piece.
Well, obviously there's 30s, so
Well, there's a 30.
That's why, because I was confused.
I mean, it's just like 8, then the 16. Then you have like the 3 strips, 4 strips.
Oh, okay. Never
maybe
mind.
it's
But
8.
then it just went out to, like, I saw on their app, that said 30-piece nuggets. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm suddenly hungry for like chicken or like Wendy's or something.
Yeah.
I do want Wendy's now.
I mean, Wendy's is Wendy's. Like, it's good,
It's not great though.
but it's not.
But you
It's
always
not Chick-fil-A.
it's not, but like it's consistent at least. Like you know what you're gonna get when you go to
I
Wendy's.
mean, yeah, but like, I
Cheaper
really
than
want to bring a
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A up here.
Yeah.
I would make so much money. I
Yeah.
think.
Are you gonna be a franchisee of Chick-fil-A?
It's not. We were
$10,000.
searching
Yeah,
it.
we
We
talking
were
about
looking
this.
up. It's only $10,000 to own a franchise of Chick-fil-A.
Only.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
weird.
where are we gonna get that? I don't know.
Dunkin' Donuts is like $250,000
Yeah, that's pretty cheap
for a Dunkin'
franchise.
Donuts.
Listen. I know it's cheap in comparison to other businesses, but like
I don't
Just
got
get a
that loan.
mortgage. I don't know. Is that how banks
Take
work?
out a student loan.
Take out a student loan.
I
Take
could
out a
physically
student
take out
loan?
a loan for $10,000 right now
I don't know if
To make a
starting
Chick-fil-A.
business
Prices are
in
getting
college.
because
free
Chick-fil-A
anyways.
pays for putting up the restaurant, like training employees, all of that, all the startup costs, and all I'd have to focus on is paying that $10,000 back,
Yeah, and
which would be done fairly quickly,
Especially here in Athens, like
especially because no one else has any to it. Like,
so many people would come.
Yeah,
to
I'm
fucking
not
many
saying
people would come
I'm
to
not saying it
Chick-fil-A.
wouldn't work. Have you ever like worked at a food service job?
Yeah, for
Which-
like 2
what if you-
days.
Oh God.
They didn't call me back because I didn't do dishes fast enough. But
Mm.
Are you serious?
we're not gonna talk about. Yeah, I worked at a. I'm not sure if you guys know what this is. A poke place, like
That
the
sounds-
Japanese
Yeah.
like bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what ginger is. Like you
Yeah.
put the things inside the bowls
Mhm.
and all that. Well, everything was going fine. First day, I did everything right. Second day, like towards the end of my shift, they had me do dishes. Now the thing about me is that when I do dishes, I like to do dishes. Like I make sure my dishes are clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hate it when my sister does dishes, she can't do them right
I know
because
what you
there is still
mean.
like stuff on the dishes. I'm just like,
Uh-uh.
just fucking scrub. Now I did them relatively quickly to how I would usually do them, especially with the amount of dishes that were. But I do have to admit, I took a long ass time though.
What the fuck? Why'd
They
they
just
fire
did.
you literally over that?
I mean, I was still over my training period, so they didn't really fire me. They were just like, nah, we don't need you anymore.
What?
But
Yeah.
it's all right.
That's so dumb. That's actually so
But
dumb.
what was your point about Chick-fil-A?
My point was it would definitely work. Like I'm chase your bliss, but I don't know if a business venture is like a good idea while you're a full-time student.
And that's where you're wrong. Because we're making a
Alright.
food. We're making it not food.
Donut
Clothing.
truck- donut
We're making
food
a
truck.
clothing.
Oh, and then
brand.
you're doing clothing?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
making a
Yeah.
clothing brand.
No, if your Chick-fil-A delivered, like it'd be game over. Like
Oh yeah,
Oh,
if,
absolutely.
What?
if Chick-fil-A like delivered in Athens, like it's over. Like you're making
yeah.
that $10,000 back in a week.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, fine. Well, you
Look
need
at
like a
that.
ton of employees. Though.
Saturday
Yeah, yeah.
night alone, that's it.
Yeah, Saturday night, like yeah.
Hell
Like you
yeah.
can even go like on State Street or whatever.
Look
And,
at
like,
that.
You wouldn't even need a building. You could just do like a burrito buggy situation. Just
Honestly.
kind of
That's what-
get it like pulled by a truck and get like a little ice cream
Yo, let me ask
truck
him.
speaker.
Just like, yeah, how much is it to buy a Chick-fil-A franchise, but not the building? Let me just get the rights to like sell
Let me
Chick-fil-A.
just put it in an ice cream truck and we can just kind of
Right.
go around campus.
Yeah. Well, no, but Prince, and Caden, I
And
think
Grace.
one night we were just chilling in Alden, the collab, and we were like, well, you were coming. Well, I think you were mostly coming up with business ideas,
Yeah.
but we came up with the.
Well, hold on. We gotta.
What?
It's Prince time, baby.
Is it officially Prince? I didn't pull a freaking topic. Oh, yeah.
No, this is the. Well,
Okay.
we got like 9 minutes.
Okay,
and
that's
this is the
fair.
Prince time. The
Okay, I guess
business.
This Prince time business. Okay, so we were in the collab, and we came. Well, you came up because you said Athens needs a donut shop.
I did.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
I agree.
and I said we should have like a donut food truck,
Okay.
but that's all.
Like we were looking up. Like I went on Snapchat one day. I was like, yo, give me some business ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to start a business.
Mm-hmm.
So some people gave me some relatively good ideas. I can actually pull up the receipts.
The thing
real
with
quick.
food trucks is pros, food, cons, truck. There's not a lot of
Yeah.
space, so you
Yeah.
can't have that many people working in there, which means it limits how efficient you're going to be able to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Last summer I worked in a food truck.
So someone said
and-
like a barcade, a big ass Chick-fil-A,
A barcade.
donut shop,
Yeah.
nail
Barcade would
salon,
work, I think, in Athens.
pet sitting,
Get the rights to get like a
Personal
16-bit
design.
franchise.
Yeah.
delivering groceries to students.
Yeah.
I would hang out at a barcade.
Now, so I
There's
mean,
one in Dublin.
Michael and I, we were fucking
we
around
were
with the
talking about
donut
the
shop one.
We were talking about the grocery thing.
Yeah, that one too. Like the delivering groceries to
Okay.
people, like picking them up and
Yeah.
like delivering them to people around.
For like
campus.
for like a $2 fee, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. But then, like the next day, like we just started going heavy on the clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like we actually mapped out the whole like
I wasn't there
process.
for most of it though.
You weren't there for most of it.
You were
you did-
talking about our brands like cards or something.
Yeah,
that what it
like
was?
playing it off of a deck of cards.
Okay.
Like the royalty actually part of the cards.
Okay.
Like the Jack, Queen, King, Joker parts. Like that's what we started focusing more on, like for the clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, why not? Like this shit could actually
Yeah.
work. So yeah,
Barcade could definitely work in Athens, like especially if you get like 10 TVs and like some PCs and like Xboxes set up, like
Ooh.
they could definitely work. Especially
Ooh.
or PS4. I don't know. What kind
Consoles in like, okay, I work at an esports arena
Okay.
during the summers, and like
Alright.
my cousin runs one. Consoles are the devil. I
Really?
hate them so much.
I mean PC's God, but like
yeah.
I mean
But
some people are like
nice.
just generally being able to monitor a bunch of people on computers and consoles and stuff from one central location is really hard, and you have to have administrative software and a whole server room. You'd be
Yeah.
better off just getting arcade machines.
yeah.
Arcade machines would just still be fun though.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely with some like retro games, especially if it's like free.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like a $2 like fee to enter.
Well, you
and,
go
like,
you could go like 16-bit where you can play all the games for free if you buy a drink.
yeah.
Pretty dope. Like, we can have like all the frat boys go to like Crystal and CI, and we can have us
Exactly. Well,
arcade. That'd be dope as hell.
we can do like a $5 like entrance fee, and then like you can just buy like alcohol, like,
Yeah.
and you can play all the games you want. Like I think that would hit different in Athens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I find I'd actually like go out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would actually do shit.
Mm-hmm.
What if we had like a roller rink?
Roller
rink?
Yeah.
Roller rink would be interesting.
I
Where
do
would you-
like roller skating a lot.
You
Mhm.
do?
And there's not
Rollers?
one near here.
Yeah.
So
Plus
Yeah.
then roller derby.
Ooh, roller derby.
that's some Midwestern shit right there.
Listen.
That definitely is some Midwestern.
That's
shit.
the ideal that I've always aspired to. We had a grocery store in my hometown close down, and we all like hardcore were like, give us a roller derby rink. Please give us a roller rink. They did not give us a roller rink.
Yo, to be honest, I've never found as many anti-Ohio memes
As in Ohio.
as when I'm actually here.
No one hates us
Like,
more than we
everyone-
hate ourselves.
I've been in North Carolina all my life.
Mhm.
Like I found some memes like, oh, Wyoming doesn't exist.
Oh,
There was another like state that they hated on, but it was never Ohio
yeah.
until I got here.
Okay.
Then out of the blue, all this anti-Ohio propaganda comes out. I'm like, oh shit. Where's this shit
in
when I
North-
was looking for colleges?
In North Carolina, was there ever like, oh, fuck North Carolina?
No, no one says that.
Really?
Why
Yeah,
would
it's
they?
the same thing in Illinois. Like nobody's just like fuck Illinois. Like I mean, people say fuck the weather, but like I think that's a Midwest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I mean, Ohio weather's kind of variable, but like Chicago weather, ooh, it's more variable than Ohio weather, and that says something.
I don't hate Ohio. I don't hate Ohio. I'm gonna say it. I don't hate Ohio.
I
Shit.
don't hate Ohio. I don't think I want to live here for the rest of my life, but
No.
I don't hate Ohio.
Like, just look at this.
What does it say?
It's like, let me show it to you.
Pretty much, just like drive backwards. Don't just
Yeah, it's
when you
like,
see the sign, just put it in
it's
reverse.
like
and just-
someone
Yeah.
approaching the "Welcome to Ohio" sign, and right when he sees it, he puts that shit in reverse and just backs away.
Bro, Ohio's cool. We
Mm.
have corn.
yeah, so do we. I mean, we produce more corn than you. Not gonna lie,
What?
we do.
Okay.
Like
We have
we're-
soybeans.
you guys. Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
Well, we have Cedar Point.
We have Cedar Point and Kings Island.
All right, which one's better? 'Cause Kings Island.
Cedar Point.
I've never been to either, so.
Cedar Point's
I'm in
better.
Cedar Point.
Okay.
Kings Island is like Cedar Point Junior.
Okay.
It has less big, intense roller coasters and more like it has like a kiddie land, and Cedar Point doesn't.
I don't remember which one it was that Caden and them took me to.
I think.
Kings Island.
Was there a
probably.
giant like big straight
I
up
don't
straight
know.
down roller
It's probably
coaster in
Kings
the
Island. I
middle?
wouldn't know if you guys
know.
went to Cedar Point.
Do you remember anything from the
Did you go?
trip?
Did you go to Lake Erie?
I think they went to Kings Island.
Did you go to like the very top of Ohio?
I think
Oh no.
because I was
And then there's
invited
probably
and I
Kings
didn't
Island
go.
because Sandusky's
Alright.
like at the very
Okay.
top.
Yeah. Sandusky's a bitch
Yeah,
to get
because
to.
I know whatever it was, like they're pretty much owned by the same person that owns Carowinds in North
Cool.
It's
Carolina.
probably not Cedar Point.
So is Kings Island.
All right, I know we only have a few minutes left, but I want to pull out one more topic
Oh, go
Alright.
ahead.
Oh really?
real quickly.
Go ahead, Michael. Speed run this shit.
Ah, my ears.
Speed run it.
That's not ASMR.
That's definitely not
You're
ASMR.
ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you.
Give me
Give me
$200.
$200.
This is not ASMR. This is so
They say
Oh
unpleasing.
my god, dude.
Last space ASMR.
Honestly, do we even have time? Like it's 58.
It's 58.
Yeah, it's 58.
Okay, what's your favorite anime? Do we have time for this? Go in a circle. My favorite anime, Full Metal Alchemist. What's your favorite anime?
I don't know.
All right, what's your
Were you
favorite
about to say
anime?
Naruto?
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Probably Naruto actually.
Yeah.
What's your favorite anime?
One Punch Man.
Ooh.
Nani?
Nani. All right, everybody.
All
Omaewa
We-
Hoishi.
Prince
Ah,
time,
okay,
baby.
we're revoking
No,
your
yeah,
soundboard.
your,
Alright,
rights,
guys.
your rights are revoked, Prince.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys very much for listening. Thank you, Chaz, for coming on and
Thank
playing
you.
Harlan. We appreciate you. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm just going to unplug the mini
Hey, guys.
keyboard.
You were checking out me whore.
Literally,
Hell yeah.
you click that, like
Hell
the signal
yeah.
went through, and I immediately like unplugged it the
That's
moment it
wild.
went through.
That's
It
wild.
was.
Yeah. All
It was
right.
meant to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Have a happy Fishbowl
Hey,
Friday.
everybody.
All right. Yeah.
Bye.
Buy my
Goodbye.
brand when
I
it comes
appreciate
out.
you.
I appreciate every single
Alright,
one of
yes.
you guys.
Goodbye.
Listen.
Love
Thank
you
you
all.
for listening.
Love you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
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 Got it.